Hey guys, what's going on? This is Market Omega back at it again this Friday with another weekly recap. I'll be going over standout trades from this week. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna be quick because I've got somewhere to run. Actually, I'm supposed to go meet the dermatologist. so I'm supposed to be heading out of here in about 15 minutes. So um, just to do a brief recap on what we saw this week, and I'd like to start out with the SPY. So just looking at the SPY, one second, let me take this data box off here. So just looking at the SPY, as you can see, just like I've been talking about, we're slowly grinding, heading up to my targets that I talked about in the last few videos. So we're going to see some pullbacks, and uptrend. Well, we're going to be trending, but you're going to see some pullbacks during the trend on our way to the target that I talked about. So, I'm looking for us to get to about that 440, 450 before the end of, for the end of I would say July, before the end of July, by 450, before the end of next month, basically. So I think that's possible. Right now, we're actually, we got this breakout of this double bottom, right? Now we pulled back and now we're perking up. So sometime next week or even today, we should break out of this all-time high right here. And then, clear skies, we're going to keep on going higher. All right, right now, and as far as the news, you have Biden trying to negotiate with Republicans on the infrastructure bill, right? So I think it's got like some certain amount in trillions, and the Republicans are like, nope, we're not going to do that. So he's coming back with he said he's willing to compromise on the corporate tax. So he's going to eliminate the corporate tax increase, and then hopefully that will make the Republicans come around to his ideas and stuff. So I don't know, just left to be seen, all that politics. But I'm a trader and I usually just focus on what's in front of me. But the politics typically, sometimes, actually most times, it affects the stock market. So we just have to talk about it. All right. So as far as this week, we actually had some momentum. Actually, most of the stocks that had momentum was basically AMC. AMC was like the leader this whole week. And before I get to that, I'll talk about this one stock in particular, and that was OEG. And let's see if we can go back here. Let's do 5 days and 1 minute. Okay, so that should be good. So right here, we traded the stock, and I was talking to the guys in the room here. You can see all the manipulation. This is clear manipulation. This price action. So traded here. I tried to trade it here, I think, and then when I started seeing this action and all of this, I said, hey, something is going on. And in our room, we tend to we analyze every aspect of the stock, from the fundamental part to the technical to the sector news. Everything, we analyze it, and I'm looking at the filings, and I noticed there's going to be dilution in the stock. So I basically told the guys in the room, I don't like, based on this price action, it looks like they're diluting, right? They're basically selling into all these pops, and right here, I wanted to see this thing get at least above this 625, 630, and actually hold that area, and when I saw this thing start perking up and doing all of this, I told guys, look, I'm getting out. And I'm not going to be surprised if this thing runs up to about the 620 level and then gets flushed. And then sure enough, I think this was the high right here, 620. Yeah, boom. And then flush. After this, I just left this alone. These guys were just, look at this. If you were trying to long this, you would have just gotten smoked. If you were trying to short it, you've gotten smoked. This is just a bunch of chop right here. And then later on in the day, they just let it run. Towards that power hour time, they just let this thing rip. So, if you were still trading here, you'd have just gotten chopped out. So so that's basically it. I think I took one trade on this, and then I just left this alone. But look at this breakout right here. This is a pennant. Broke out of the pennant, and then smooth sailing after that. Look at this. From 650 all the way up to about 850. That's big. And you can actually draw a line here as well. Let's see. You can draw a line right here as well, right? Let's see there. All right, so that's that. Okay, so just looking at these two patterns right there, broke out, boom, left, right? Same thing, right? Broke out of this, boom, left. So, I doubt a lot of people would have been trading this time because this was like 4 o'clock Eastern. I doubt most people actually wake up that early. Some brokers aren't even open. Most brokers aren't even open at this time. So, but this breakout right here, and then boom, there you go. So this was a trade, and then we had. I'm not going to go into all the stocks that we had this week, but I'm just going to touch on the ones that really stood out. And obviously AMC. AMC has been the flavor of the month, actually. We've had multiple plays every single day. We've had a play here from this day. So what happened here on AMC, the last 3 days, right, I've gotten these like platform issues. So what will happen is the market will open, and then on the level 2, you have cross quotes, right? You either have cross quotes or you have like delayed quotes. So like, let's say like right here on AMC, like looking right at the chart right here, it says 49.40, but on here it'll say it'll say the prices from right here, which will be like 51 or something. So it'll show 51 on the level 2, but on the chart it'll be like 49.50. So that's what you call a delayed quote, right? And when that happens is you can't really use your hotkey, because if you use your hotkey, it's gonna go by what the prices are shown on the level 2. So if you're trying to get in, right? If you're trying to like get in or something like that, it'll use the price on the level 2 instead of the price on the chart, which is like the price on the chart is the accurate chart, the accurate price at that point, right? So I was having that issue, and then right here, I basically got long somewhere around here in like on the break of $60, and then this thing popped, and then I was trying to sell when it kept coming down, and I just the quotes thing just messed me up. I just couldn't get out. I could not get out. Right, I was like, sell, nope, sell, and then I ended up stopping out for like 4 points. So that was brutal. So when that happened, I basically just came back again and just made it all back. I think I made majority of that back on this move, right? So on this bullish setups here, just buy the dips, sell the rips, and then just look for the patterns, right? This is a nice little inverse head and shoulder breakout right there. Boom. Okay, just look for the nice patterns to form. And that was the AMC. AMC has been, it's just been a monster on both sides, right? And then on today, I traded this stock out the open. Basically took a loss on this thing. It just wasn't working out. I came into the market focused today, but just nothing was working at the open. Nothing. I stopped out on AMC, and then I traded. I think I traded NCTY. I actually shorted NCTY, So right here in pre-market, I shorted this. I had to locate some shares, and I had conviction in the short basically just because of like the filing and stuff. So I shorted this, scalped it for like 40 cents, and then at the open when it actually popped up right here, I tried to short it, and then it came down a bit and then turned around and ripped. So I ended up getting stopped out on this move here, and I just left this alone. And then when it started coming back again, I got long. You got this nice little pattern right here. This is awesome. This is a nice little breakout. So I think I actually got long right here, somewhere around there, right? The 1380s, and then boom, you got this move all the way up. So I just scaled out on this move right there, all the way up to about 1620. So this was awesome. And NCTY ended up turning out to be a great trade for me. I ended up making money on this move and erased the losses I had. And then I actually traded BBIG as well. So BBIG got long. I think I stopped out somewhere around here at the first time, and then I came back again, and then boom, made it all back. So BBIG, that was a nice little trade. And if you look at the pattern right there, right, it's a wedge. It's a nice little breakout right there, right? Boom, breakout, retest, bang. So that was awesome. That was awesome on BBIG. And let's see, what else do we have today? We had WINT. So with WINT, I don't remember if I actually took this. I have to look at my order. I think I took this on a breakout somewhere around there. I took this. It was a scalp though. I think it was like a scalp trade. scalped it, and then sold for some wins on this pop right there. LEDS was another stock that we had. So LEDS has basically been a nice little runner. So right here, we had some opportunities on this day right here, this midday run, and then today we have the continuation. The stock basically broke out, and then boom. So I traded this, made some profits on it, and then I think I tried to trade it again when it broke out of the high of day. Excuse me 1 second right here. So I made money when the stock, was going up, and then I think I tried to get it on this pullback right there, and then I ended up giving back some profits on this trade. So I should have waited for it to break out, and then give fully break out and give a nice low risk entry. But I got greedy. I got long right there. I think I got long in the 30s actually, and it popped up to 28.80. And I was actually holding for a bigger move, and then boom, came down, stopped me out. So that was that. I didn't trade VTNR today. Now I did trade RMED. So RMED, a guy in our chat room had called it. He said, just keep an eye on RMED. This thing looks good. So I started watching RMED, and then, I got scalped it on the break of like 620 or something like that, and then boom, we got this parabolic move all the way up to about 760. So all I did was basically scale out, right? When the stock broke out at this level, the 620s, I got long, and then I just basically just scaled out, right? Just kept selling. Okay, and that was it. That's pretty much it. So in summation, with today, I was actually down at the open. I was actually down 5 figs at the open, just on that AMC trade where I lost, and then the NCTY. So I was like, gosh, and I think I actually oversized on the AMC. Now, thanks to these trades, the trade on NCTY, BBIG, LEDS, and RMED, I was able to turn it back. So currently up about 20,000. Yay! So I'm up twice my daily goal there. So that's pretty good. So what a way to end the Friday. I'm going to leave you guys with this. Guys, feel free to check us out, guys. I can't stress it enough, guys. Market Omega Trades. This is where it's happening, okay? Not only do we have guys that have a passion for the markets and are skilled traders, you also get to hear me on the mic, okay? I usually get on the mic 30 minutes before I open, and I give you guys the game plan, just going through the gappers and looking at the filings and the fundamentals of the stock, the news, the sector, and everything, right? I pretty much go through, utilize a top-down approach, basically, all right? And I'm on the mic for about 2.5 hours, and then I have a partner that gets on the mic, and he has a totally different strategy than I do, and he goes into he's short bias, so he goes into filings, and he lets you guys know what his trades, and he actually has data as well. So we've got that in our chat room, right? We've got data that can help you track some of these stocks, okay? And we've got webinars. We just completed a webinar last week on reading and interpreting filings, and we actually have another webinar that's coming up within about 3 weeks. Okay, so you guys, in addition to the webinars that we put out once a month, we have video lessons that are on the website. We have countless video lessons. I mean, for the price that you pay for membership, it's like you get a whole lot of value. I'm telling you, it's like dirt cheap. And we have sales. We just had our Memorial Day sale. They gave you 20% off in perpetuity, right? So for the life of your trade, you get 20% off. I mean, for the life of your membership, you get 20% off, right? You can't beat that. That's like the cost of a cup of coffee, right? Every other day, okay? So pretty much the room pays for itself, guys. Look for the link in the description. It's going to be in there, Market Omega Trades. And, if you're still wanting to come on board, but you're looking for a discount, we could make an exception on the Memorial Day sale and, run it for about another week. So, feel free to reach out to me personally if you want that, coupon. All right, guys. And follow me on Twitter at Market Omega. I usually post everything from, stocks to cryptocurrencies, sports, and just life in general. All right. Follow me on Twitter. And then what else? You can follow me, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Type in Market Omega, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I upload new content. All right, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself and your family. And I'll see you guys next week for another weekly recap. Take care.